This is Russelia equisetiformis, coral fountain, or firecracker plant. It's native to Mexico, and it's very distinctive plant. As you can see here, has very small scale-like leaves, so it's almost all fine textured stems, but a beautiful and interesting plant. Very well known for its flowers. There's a hummingbird if you look closely there, and almost always is around this plant, it seems. So a real favorite of hummingbirds, and I'm told butterflies as well. And you can see here again how there's very few leaves, what we would normally recognize as leaves on the plant. So this is I heard it called a sub-shrub. It's a shrubby plant that gets 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. And this one here, these are fairly young, and so they're low, and you can see that they're not very upright. They kind of sprawl out and create a mound of sorts. And there were, in this particular location, this is in Santa Barbara, California, most of the ones there kind of look this way. Now, they were in part to moderate shade, most of these. And the ones I've seen in Mexico that you saw in that bigger picture where they're taller, you'll see that again in a moment, they're in full sun and seem like they grow a little more vertically when they are getting full sun. So it's something to consider. You can put them in shade, but they're not going to perform the same. And one of the things I read about says they don't bloom as well either. And these bloom over a very long period. I don't know the exact time because I think it really depends a lot on where you're at and in terms of what kind of temperatures you're getting. This is in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and these bloom every time I've been down there at various times of the year. They're blooming to some degree, and this particular plant here in Santa Barbara was blooming in midsummer very heavily. So this is deer tolerant. It likes moderate water. It's going to behave better if it gets average to moderate water. Likes full sun, as I said. And those are the main things I want to tell you about it. I mean, it's a very unique plant for tropical and subtropical kind of plant designs. And Florida, Southern California, Mexico, and places like that where it's tropical and subtropical. Oh, hardiness is an important one. So I'm growing this. There you see it in full bloom, very heavy bloom. Again, that's in Santa Barbara. I live in Northern California in a hot inland valley, but in the winter it freezes and we get down into the mid-20s. I've read that this can handle the mid-20s, and I haven't been through a good winter with this yet to know. So we'll see how that goes. But mid-20s, like 25, 26 degrees, apparently it can handle that. And if it does freeze, supposedly will come back from the base. But best used where you don't have frost, obviously. That's what I can tell you about Russelia equisetiformis, coral fountain, or firecracker plant. Enjoy.